rasta. Sakawasikana manotopa ila rasta. Parkinson manota ila rasta. Tuyetakana to the pura ila rasta. Banjo to misatanga wacha.
It's 6 minutes past 2 o'clock. Lunchtime radio, center stage in the studio. It's a hot day today. And I'm not talking about the weather. I'm talking about the conversation that's happening in the studio right now. JMP, Godfatha Templeman, Sniper Storm, Elder Skwila. We're trying to get Major E on the line right now. He's based in the UK. Okay, how many know this song? I like the fact that Elder Skwila is very knowledgeable when it comes to music. This guy, this is why he's called Elder. Because of his knowledge in music. So, Elder Skwila, this song is from back in the day, right? From
Thank you.
All right.
The only time, like I told you, that I could do it. And that time kune production meeting kugweru. And that time between 11 and 12. Bonslag ndo bawenan na winki. Matter of fact, kwatanga kwa Bonslag arega, and then the following week ndo bawenan winki. Bonslag manditi rasta kwengo marapa.
Before marasta winki areba jai. Who's Bonslag?
Black Lab Records.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. The Black Lab Records.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah. Producer of non Ndiaga Upai Luxpineri. And what just a Luxpin read it actually went international, yeah?
Yeah.
Sean Paul also did a piece on this one, yeah?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He also did a piece on this tune, yeah.
So there's a history of Zimdancehall that you need to know about. Bonslag did this song back in the day. Winky D even goes on to mention a year. The year that he mentions in this song, is that the year he recorded the song?
2004.
All right, no, it's cool. It's cool. We can still do it. It's cool. It's cool. All right. So back then, that's when this song was done. So what genre was this? Sniper Storm. What genre was this?
This was dancehall.
It's dancehall.
This is dancehall. Godfather.
This is pure dancer.
Pure dancer.
Pure dancer.
Hardcore dancer.
Sweet dancer.
Sweet dancer. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are writing the history of Zimdancehall. Kwete zvekuzonyeberwa nevaningina avo. Izo dai. All right, I would believe them. This is from Shadrach in Budiriro. Before, it was only dancehall, and it seems that everyone eyeing by that time, but now it's grown. It's more of a culture. It's an identity. The terms in dancehall define dancehall in Zimbabwe ever since most players in the sector acknowledged it. All right, 498-652 and 498-654 and 0712-831-172. Currently streaming on YouTube as well as on the Facebook page, Power FM Zimbabwe. Before the news, Sniper Storm was responding to how Zimdancehall grew bigger in 2013. And what I like about you guys is, as much as you're trying to educate us on dancehall, the history of dancehall, you are not taking away the contribution that has been done by the likes of Chill Spot, and you're just correcting the claims. Is that what you're saying? What you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we in agreement?
Yeah.
You're correcting the claims and educating people further.
Yeah.
Than just doing back and forth.
No,
not simply just what I can put to Zimbabwe. Zimdancehall did not come through 2013 because I started my show on radio in 2012 and it's called Zimdancehall Overdrive.
Smylie started Zimdancehall to the world in 2010.
Yes,
exactly.
you understand.
Right.
So just to put it in simple, so Zimdancehall did not come through.
Let's hear from Sniper. Sniper, before the news, please explain your point.
Okay. My point is, like I said, we have been talking about the journey. You see, at first there were no studios. Then there was 1-2 studios. Then if you record a song, airplay was almost after the 100%
local content.
Still at that point,
you see?
It wasn't that easy because remember it was in Gweru.
Yes, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
And like for me, I got airplay. But then with any genre, there is the commercial side of it, radio and everything. Then there is the underground side of it. Like what Jeepers is saying, kuti kuchitungisa kune zvaiitika kwaitorowa maridhim kunana 2004 but aisarira paradio pairira maybe one song filtered material yekuti togona kuridza decibel, togona kuridza sniper, togona kuridza major E. You get it?
But wese neuhwando hwawo wanga usiri kurira.
So it would be one song. Artist airarama one song pagore.
True.
Not like Draft Kamazwan.
Can we talk about Zimdancehall history without mentioning Extra Large?
No, you can't. Because Extra Large are dancehall.
Yeah.
I term them dancehall, pure dancehall.
How do you term extra large, Elder Skwila?
Yeah. They are dancehall.
They are dancehall.
Especially what you say.
Aiwa Mkoma.
Yes.
What you say before the passing on of
Judah E.
Judah.
Judah E was very hardcore.
Yeah.
You see?
I think
Can we hear from JMP?
I think we should define dancehall first.
Yes,
so that
please do
we
that.
really know what we are trying to say.
Help us,
Right?
please.
Yeah. So dancehall is a subgenre that evolved from reggae.
Reggae.
Correct?
Yeah.
Right. It's defined by two things, which is the artist who sings in deep patois, not the regular Jamaican English. Number two, it's driven by a rhythm, which means it's a compilation of different artists on the same instrumental, which we call dancehall. You can even Google that. Right. So then Zimdancehall, the difference is we are not singing in patois, but we're singing in what? In Shona. So henceforth it becomes Zimdancehall. So for me, the term and the name might have come later, but the artist, even going back to Utsiwe Goda, we have to credit them for doing Zimdancehall.
All right. All right. All right. And Sniper?
Okay, so from there, from the rhythms that were going on and everything, remember this thing was growing year by year. Something was being added on, something was happening,
Something new
somewhere.
was coming.
Someone was
Somewhere.
doing something somewhere.
Yeah.
You see, so it was growing and growing and growing, which we led us kunana 20.
So my point is, you are, and you keep repeating the same thing, which makes sense, which is saying it grew bigger and bigger.
Yes.
So where is everyone's issue with what Fantan said in the studio last week?
What Fantan, where the issue is akatanga chinundian.
Ndo
Who
pane issue
started
yake.
Zimdancehall?
I
I
think
think
I
he was
have- I
quoted
can
as
quote him.
saying,
Oh, you want to quote?
I want to quote.
All right,
him.
quote him what he said, and then Sniper
All
will
right,
continue with
so
his
he
point.
was here last week, and he said,
Did you write this down?
I did. It's serious. This is our legacy.
Yes, all right. A whole legacy is at stake.
Fantan highlighted that his table introduced real dancehall culture, underlying culture, from Jamaica into Zimbabwe, insisting they are the ones who, underline this, came up with the name Zimdancehall. Right?
Really?
Right? He says, back in the days when Sniper Storm, Winky D and the likes were the only singers making rounds on mainstream, the genre was not called by the name Zimdancehall. Though they sang dancehall, they were doing so under urban grooves. Right?
All right.
When Chill Spot came into the game, we brought about, quote, real dancehall culture from Jamaica, where we compiled rhythm albums. Point, rhythm albums, which means anything else that is not a rhythm, that is not a compilation rhythm, is not dancehall. So where we're getting it wrong here is this guy said 1 + 1 and it was 11 and we flipped. We weren't supposed to, because what he's defining doesn't have facts. Dancehall is the artist in patois on what? A rhythm compilation.
Yeah.
When was the Mashingo rhythm released?
Maybe 2000, early 2000.
Right?
With
Ka-
Uncle John
My way, boa, my way,
What
my.
was that?
That's
2003,
Zimdancehall.
2004.
Right, that's Zimdancehall. Let's underline that. Right? The term Zimdancehall being in use is where we need to trace, because they are also claiming, like I said, quote, they came up with the term Zimdancehall. But we already heard from Smylie where he said the biggest jingle that everybody knows, Zimdancehall to the world,
yeah.
was made by Ike Fresh for Digital One.
All right.
Right? Not Chill Spot, not JMP, not Godfather Templeman, not Smylie,
Sniper.
but Ike Fresh.
Okay.
And he's another major player in the game. Could he come and claim that he came up with the term? He still can't.
All right. Sniper Storm, when did the term Zimdancehall come up? Zimdancehall to the world, because that one is not disputed.
Yes.
When
Okay.
did the term Zimdancehall come up?
The way I first saw Zimdancehall was on a website that was created by Sluggy Youth.
All right.
Thank you.
Sluggy Youth.
Who was Slug Youth?
Sluggy Youth was an artist. Panga Chirkunok. He's now based in the UK. He used to be the Three Wise Men.
Yeah.
Na Bobo Marcos. They did a song ya in the Toto Chema. Kuna Mali Baba.
I remember that song. I remember that song.
That's Zimdancehall.
I was in high school when that song came out.
So Sluggy Youth then left for the UK. Vano Gadzira website yake. Zimdancehall. Now Zimdancehall is where that was the only platform on the internet at the time. Yaiswa music ye dancehall ya vakunoko. I think at
that time we didn't even have access to internet.
You know, we didn't really end on my internet cafe and things like that.
Okay.
Smartphone. So that's where I first saw Zimdancehall, and that's around
2006.
2006. Yeah, it's not early.
Because what happened is when I was speaking to Sluggy Youth, when Sluggy Youth went to UK, he was in love with dancehall.
Okay.
So he would take our Zimbabwean dancehall to Jamaicans to try and push the vibe.
You're right.
But the Jamaicans would say this is not what dancehall.
dancehall.
So he kept trying to do that, but he couldn't push the vibe. So he was now trying to define saying dancehall from Zimbabwe. Then he says, I felt Zimdancehall from Zimbabwe, Zimbabwean dancehall was too long.
Too long.
Then he came up with Zimdancehall. Then he opened his website, which was zimdancehall.com. That platform was to upload music onto that platform. And right back home, he was getting his music from Mad Fisher. I don't know if you remember Mad
Yes,
Fisher.
I remember Mad Fisher. Yeah.
Mad Fisher was his link man in Zimbabwe,
Okay.
who would go around small studios trying to get music, then finding ways of sending it to UK. Because remember, the internet back then was dial-up internet. So you would spend forever trying to upload a song.
All right.
So you would link with Mad Fisher, then put music on the website. That was around 2006, and that's when he came up with the name Zimdancehall.com.
All right, I want you to listen to this message here. Not to disrespect the legends in the studio, but the Zimdancehall style yaka commercialized on Thomas Mapfumo in 1985. He released a song which was Mgarandega, in which someone is trying to call us. Please, can you cut the phone? Thank you very much. All right, we're gonna have to come back to this message.
Okay, when it's still coming back,
All right.
we defined the dancehall and we defined Zimdancehall. Did Thomas Mapfumo sing on a rhythm? Was it a compilation rhythm? Then it's not.
But what I feel,
It's
maybe
a
where it's
dancehall
coming
song.
from. What I feel where it's coming from. Remember 1980 on our independence, when we were free,
Yeah.
when we were celebrating that we are free.
Yeah.
Who came through to Zimbabwe to celebrate that?
Bob
Marley.
Bob Marley. It
Yes.
automatically makes Zimbabwe a reggae session,
Okay.
a reggae nation, not a rumba nation, because we celebrated our.
So the
Independence.
vibe, the
The vibe was
vibe
there.
was
The
already
vibe
there from
already
the
there.
80s.
Yes.
I think that's
So
what
the
he's trying to
song-
say.
yes,
Okay,
the song-
let me finish what he said, because we got the message back. Please don't call WhatsApp, just send in a message. All right, so which was an musician experimented with the reggae sound and Jamaican DJ style chanting. However, Marasta agara aiveko, but Aisa Itambiri. There was this guy who hosted me, Muklash Kumbare from Jamaica. Akazo Shaya Kudara. Yes, Anna Silverstone Vakazoya, but even Dambudzo Marechera mentioned the Rasta culture in his book Mind Blast. It's a long story, but yeah, ava vari mustudio ndo vakazoshanda vakaita mbiri, but marasta agara aivepo. I don't know where he missed it though, but did he miss it? Did he get
He
it?
did not
agree with
miss
it.
anything.
Yeah.
Not even a thing.
He's talking about the Rasta culture.
talking
We're talking about
about the Rasta
Zimdancehall.
culture.
So is
Ever
this Zimdancehall
since-
without Rasta culture?
No, you can't.
You can't do Zimdancehall
Because
without the Rasta
dancehall
culture.
is
Like you said,
Dancehall
Jamaican.
It's Jamaican. It's
All
a
right,
genre
the Rasta
borrowed
culture.
from Jamaica.
reggae.
Yeah, of
Do you
reggae.
know what?
Dancehall is from
I
reggae.
think we don't want to create another conversation next week, because believe me, it will go crazy.
will
You
go
have to
crazy,
acknowledge that people who have been doing reggae, because you've got the likes
Yes.
of Thomas Mapfumo, who did with Tobias Hariketa.
John Chibadro also did it.
Yeah, yeah,
You've got
yeah.
the Zigzag.
There is
You have
Isaac Chirwa.
Isaac Chilwa.
Solomon Skuza, exactly.
A lot of
To be honest.
reggae was recorded in the 80s
Yes.
and
We have to
the early
respect that.
90s.
Yes.
All right. This is from Hot Kid, but Hot Kid says Godfatha, I think Ngavaite, a documentary movie, this genre, more than just a website. A website is not enough. So there you have it. You've been given a task.
I think
I received.
Summers did a documentary last year or so. I'm not sure where it ended up, but he went around doing interviews. Summers from ZBC.
Murenga.
yes,
Samanyanga.
yes. Samanyanga, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know how it ended, but I think there is still more. Like if Godfatha Templeman is 300 cassettes, not cassettes, videotapes
Yes.
of footage.
All right.
There is a lot.
All right.
I have a lot of information.
All right, so we're gonna need to
You know,
call
so,
Chipa's on the line, Chipa's Promotions, because we need to hear from a promotional aspect how the promotion. You spoke about how promoters didn't want to touch Zimdancehall artists, and then you had to sell your BMW and then because you get Safuti engine and set up your own shows using your own funds and own resources,
Yes.
right? So we need to also then get the promoter on the line so that he can also give his version, because I did bump into him earlier on and he gave me a rundown which I think he needs to share with the world.
Yeah.
All right. So can we take some calls right now, because the phone line is burning right now.
I'm
498-652.
sure you're gonna extend time.
Whilst we had that.
All right, let's go on the line. Power FM, hello.
And dial again.
All right. Sorry about that. Power FM, hello. All right. 498-652 and 498-654. Call us up. Templeman, you said you want more time. Give us your points. You came with a book that is open in front of you. You've got so many points to
I
share.
haven't gone even to a third of it.
Okay, wait. There's a phone call coming in. Power FM, hello. Power FM, hello.
Hello?
Yes, you're live on radio. Go ahead with your contribution. What's your name?
Yeah, Marshall Wonder from Domboshawa. Don't go to Zimdan, yakatanga kugara na levels wana nafandana wakazoya 2018 akaziezimdanzwana.
Let me talk about 2013 here, guys.
Because 2013 yanetsa.
All right, let me
Let's
expand
advance.
2013 for you. Right. One of our biggest shows in dancehall was 2010, right? When Capleton came.
Yeah.
Right. That left a lot of inspiration, my ghetto youths. Right. And from that point to 2013.
In that show, can I just hold you there? In that show, is that the one where Winky D did not come for the show because they had issues with contractual issues and so forth?
Yeah.
And a lot of Zimdancehall fans felt shortchanged because they felt like as if he's the only one.
It grew from there on.
All right, so we have Chipas on the line. Hello?
Hello, hi, how are you?
Hi, Chipas. It's Chamvary. You're live on Power FM right now.
I'm okay,
You're live on Power FM right now.
okay, that's fine.
All right, so we got JMP in the studio. We've got Godfatha Templeman. We have Sniper Storm, and we also have Elder Skwila. We are discussing the Zimdancehall culture in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
And earlier on, we were discussing, and Templeman brought out some points about how difficult it was to push the genre of Zimdancehall. And the year 2013 keeps coming into play. Kunzi 2013 Dopagazotanga Zimdancehall. As a promoter, when did you first encounter Zimdancehall?
Basically, about 2013, 2014, thereabout. What was happening is Zimdancehall, I play Arima Sound Clash. And then, as my promoters, we were the first guys who try Zimdancehall was a platform. You got a live performance in a stadium. I remember we were the first guys to do a live.
Go ahead, Chipas.
Okay, we were the first guys to do a live performance in DZ Stadium. It's a killer theater musicano. Even the Freeman Kumisam Stadium, even Musapa Poster. If we were the first in Zimdancehall, Arima live performances. But Zimdancehall Gara Iripo, but we were the guys to commercialize Zimdancehall. And now it has to continue until we have a better artistic Zimbabwe. It is Zimdancehall.
All right. So, as a promoter, who are the artists that you say you contributed to pushing into the limelight?
Basically, I would say I made an effort. Yakatu Isinga Jajike Kilati. I'm the first guy when I kill a tree show you who does it, but it's a Freeman. Soldier love. Freeman. Even Toki Vibes. I remember Toki Vibes Tata was the Vandaita show by Gardens. And I had no artist, but he came at Mdara. I can perform. And we gave them the platform. But guess what? When Toki Vibes went on stage, it was Toki Vibes thereafter.
And
so we were actually giving my artists performance, you could perform in front of the crowd. Not good to act on music. That's a role that you played as a promoter.
All right, so you're the ones who put Zimdancehall to the fans, to the audience, to the people.
I'm one of them.
You're one of them.
I am one of them.
All right. So when we hear these issues of Zimdancehall having ownership, from your view as a promoter, what do you feel? Does Zimdancehall have ownership? Does it have not even because sound what's your view?
No. No one owns Zimdancehall. But people, we should compliment Zimdancehall. I cannot hire an artist asina Origins of Templeman paslot yake. Bandita munzu wachita se achidza radio. So I'm saying for me to engage an artist, ndekenda munzwa achiplayiwa pa radio, whether it's Power FM, whether it's ZFM, whether it's FM. So I'm saying no one owns Zimdancehall, but the film industry, we are there to complement each other.
All right. Thank you so much, Cheapers, for coming through. Skwila, do you have something you want to say?
No, I think we're good for now.
All right, we're good. Thank you so much, Cheapers, for talking to us.
Okay.
Thank you, Dad.
All right. So now, there we have it. Cheapers says, I was one of the artists, who, the promoters who put Zimdancehall to the people, to the fans.
And then here's one other thing that I just thought about. It also even goes back to the club culture itself. It also helped in immensely growing brand in on the dancehall, Zimdancehall, whichever way that you look
the balcony.
It helped so very much.
The balcony
in shaping.
in Jason Moyo, along Jason Moyo Avenue.
There's so many places that Anadadi distress. Yeah? Remember 125 Mbuyane under.
Yeah.
Don't chew, bandit.
Jobs. You find Kuti, there are some artists who also emerge from that scene, which is Yagutenga Yaguta Kanganuke these days. So you find Kuti, when you go reggae, when you go dancehall, you've got so much that will come to play. Even the club scene itself.
Let's talk about the club scene.
Let's
talk about the club scene. That's something that we missed out on. The club scene was big back in the day. Speak of Turtles nightclub. I was in high school, but I know Gutan's gonna do Maraga. You go to Turtles, Synergy had afternoon session in Maraga, and you've got Tropicana, all these clubs.
So many artists.
So with that culture that was there, why was it this culture was still not blowing up? Because even if I couldn't hear it on radio, it was circulating Muma clubs.
But we have to correct you on that one.
Thank you. Please do educate me.
When you say it was not blowing up, that's not it. Because I remember 2001 when we were running Tropicana. On our first day that we opened that club, we invited Major E, Bukati and Marvin S to be our guest performers for that day, and that night sold out. Ever since 2001 to 2006, Tropicana was full up. I know if you ask about Tropicana on the WhatsApp, it will go crazy right now because it was full up. The culture was there. City Sports Center was the biggest show. End of year, August, the show Cup Clash. It was big, and you would have a sound clash. Then you have a MC contest, and MC contest would even take 50 people on an MC contest. That's 2000 around. Before that, even the 90s until today, it happens. That's City Sports Center. So you really have to acknowledge the role that the sound system played, because most of these artists came through from the sound. Because the sound is the one who could, when you are like we're playing, then you could play an instrumental. Then your
MC comes through, sings.
You see, then the people would love that vibe. So you really have to acknowledge that the sound systems played a very, very big role. And the promoters, like what Chippers was saying, they played one of the most pivotal roles. I can tell you.
But this is from 2013, huh? Like he said.
Yes. Okay, you mean before? No, I was just wanted to acknowledge.
Okay, you wanted to acknowledge.
No, I just wanted to acknowledge, because it's very important to acknowledge them. Because right now, do you know what? Mama Red Rose, when she promoted that show in 2010, she had 20 passas around Zimbabwe. She would promote pasa. She would promote a pasa in Norton. She would promote a pasa for free with Zimdancehall artists. So we feel we have to what? Acknowledge them.
Acknowledge. Sniper, please go ahead.
Exactly. I wanted to talk about the pasas.
All right.
The pasas built Zimdancehall. Kusvika patiri panapa kuti chizorira muriro rachakazoita. That 2013. We are talking about Gatsby Warrior, Winky D, Sniper Storm, Dadza D,
Lady
Squander,
Lady B, Jiggers.
Exactly.
There's a lot of artists.
Who went around Magetomo doing performances for free. Giving out CDs for free the whole night.
MC,
the promoter puts her money, Mama Red Rose, on that, or another promoter puts her money for a free show.
And then also these Jamaican artists who were touring to Zimbabwe would also do the same. Tofamba navo tichita izvozvozvo. Capleton went as far as Masvingo.
You see?
Okay, I get it. I get it. Elder Skwila, you had something to say?
No, that was my point. To acknowledge it, we should never ever forget the club, because vazhinji vacho these artists that did distress in the club. Major E from the club. Winky D was also an
From
MC.
the club, yeah.
Also from
Badman.
the club. Badman.
Yeah.
You see, the
whole lot.
reggae music culture is
The whole
not
lot.
just an artist, Sniper Storm, who
On-
wakes up at home and goes to the studio, then radio.
No,
All right, let's-
It
there's a
doesn't
lot
work
of
that
play.
way.
Let's take some calls because I don't want us to be having the conversation among ourselves. Let's also involve the listeners. Power FM, hello.
Oh, Benny.
Hello,
Yes, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Edward. I'm calling from Marondera.
Go ahead with your contribution, Edward.
Okay, I wanna correct your choose put clan them. They are still a leak in the dancer thing. If we talk of the dancer thing in a great and master, a dancer started from Jamaica. Remember when me leak in a grade one, I'm a breaker and they used to play the dancer thing. We know most Jamaicans, the likes of Shabba Ranks, when they hit the chart in a world like this. And then so the dancer thing was introduced to Zimbabwean scene. When they all of them who put the support, the likes of Jabi, when they come in as Zimbabwe then. So I'm tending to get surprised of the local youth, them claiming that they are the startup of the dancer thing. If them not do the pathway way, I'm not classify them to be the dancer. But if them take it in a Zimbabwe and show that yes, we can accept on that. Them should have known when these things start. They were so legal. They were not even be banned to this yet. I may say that.
All right,
Because the whole station in.
I want to ask you something, my brother Edward. You said if they do not speak, I'm not very well versed with patois, but you said if they don't speak patois, then you're not taking them seriously. Is that what you said?
Me don't hear more to that.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said I didn't pick you nicely. Please repeat your caution.
I don't know. Can someone relate what I said to him? That if they don't speak patois, then they're not Zimdancehall. Is that what he's saying?
Okay.
What do you mean?
Yeah, of course. Them should have not claimed the vibes to be theirs. I may say that.
Okay, you're saying don't claim the vibe to be yours. That's what he's saying. All right, Power FM, hello. Skwila, Tutara nani?
It's Batsy from Chitawan.
All right, Batsy, go ahead with your contribution.
Ndakambonzweta nawe into akatanga kuti ne-fruit loops andinanga kuri chiri chokwadi
Akatanga ne Fruit Loops ndiani?
pantani
Kuti Fanta ndiye akatanga ne Fruit Loops. Okay, can someone tell me what that means though? Because I know Fruit Loops is an app whereby
We'll leave it to the
actually-
producer.
Producer, can you, JMP, can you tell? Fruit Loops, it's an application which you use to
It's
record
a
music.
software that you use to make beats, yeah.
And
yeah.
it's
So
mabitsa ningalipo kudala,
basically, because like I told you, we came from way out, and these guys used FL Studio. Most dancehall producers use FL Studio, but they've evolved of late. You know, people use Cubase and stuff. So most people define dancehall with Fruit Loops, literally.
So what does he mean when he says, "Could I hear Fanta is on who started?"
He's
with Fruit
actually
Loops?
saying, I hear Fantan says he started in dancehall. That's what he's saying.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Power FM, hello. How are you? What's your name?
I'm okay. I'm one from a single.
Wanai, what's your contribution, girl?
Sha, to be honest, and this is dancehall music. Yango very cool dara, but could this one the same dance? Yakatanga 2013. My days on a Zimbo flavor. Yeah, shoot sports ne, but some music. Ne, but some records. No one wakatanga Zimdancehall. Don't go only. They man read that book. I show what it's over. Right now, so when I show what it's Zimdancehall, yakatanga 2013. I see dancehall music. Yango very cool carry. I see Zimdancehall 2018.
Wanai, when you say Zimdancehall Yakatanga 2013, please explain that point.
Ayo, andivakazotanga yakazotanga kunzi Zimdancehall music. Kuti izona kunzi Zimdancehall music chete. Izvo zvatinoina Zimdancehall music muno. Yakatanga 2013 paka especially paka kuda rhythm yanzi Zimbo flavor yayo. Ndo patakatanga kuzwa kuti kune ine Zimdancehall music.
All right, Elder Skwila, go ahead.
Wonai.
Hello?
Wonai.
Yes, she can hear you. Go ahead.
All right, Wonai. Once go tune it. Luxpin. Just after the news, yeah, Winky D, Diri Rasta. Why
She's
is
gone.
that?
She's gone.
Is she gone?
Yeah.
I would have wanted to ask how old she is because look, Pagazo Tango, Anna Zimbo flavor, etc. We are not denying that. No, we are not. But we are saying kuti Tanga Kudara rhythms had always
Issue
been
iri
there.
pakuti the year 2013. Okay. This is the bone of
Let me
contention.
get 2013. I
Don't
still
go.
haven't got 2013 for you. 2013 is a big year for Zimdancehall because that's where we got our first NAMA nomination.
All right.
That's where we got our first biggest song that literally took the world, the whole nation by storm, which is Seunononga. That's that year. That's the year when you have Kwaramkati. That's the year when I have Blackout. It's a big year, 2013. So there was a lot of things, a lot of hype with Zimdancehall at that time. It's a big year for us. So we were not getting enough radio. We weren't on radio at 1:30 in the afternoon before. You know what I mean? We used to be on Godfather's station at 9 p.m. when people were asleep.
So and Smylie's show.
Exactly. So when people now start to hear about these stories, when Godfather and these Smileys were now being able to play dancehall.
Right.
But before that, there was a lot of things that was going on.
All right, let's take a call. Power FM, hello.
Hello, Chamvary, what is it?
Ndiri bo ndutana nani?
Ukutana Michael from Norton.
And Michael ukufara tudze comment yako Michael. Michael is a phone for hold. Michael.
But can I add on the Zimbo flavor because I think it's been going on and on.
Yeah.
On the Zimbo flavor, you had big artists there.
Yeah.
You know, you had Soldier Love, you had Sekalas,
Yeah.
you had Kina, you had Killer T.
Yeah.
Hold on, that's 2013.
Yeah.
But I was speaking to Chew for Real.
Yeah, big up Chill for real.
2010, Chew for Real came through with a rhythm, Rhymes the Need for Speed.
Yeah.
Rhymes the Big Stage.
Yeah.
If you remember Soldier Love,
Little good defender,
That's
yeah.
2011. You see, who doesn't know that song? Sekalas and the song say Korerino Chaka Nyunduka. Who doesn't know that song? That's 2010.
That's way before Zimbo flavor.
What song was that?
They had
artists from Bari had big songs in 2009, 2010, 2011. At Chew for Real, at
All right, do you want to take calls? Like I said, we don't want to have this conversation among ourselves, but we also want to take calls. Sniper, can you give me your comment real quickly so we can take a call?
About 2013.
Yes.
2013, like we say, it's the year yakaputika. All the effort from 1980.
But yakaputika nani?
All the effort from
anyone on the spot.
all the sweat, all the
Don't put
tears,
anyone
all
on the spot. The promoters, the artists,
We even had our first
This is where we need to define.
Yes,
This is where we need to define because Pargunzi Joni 2013 Chill Sport, 2013 Chill Sport.
No.
So you're saying good I know
Sunshine was doing great in
They were
2018.
parts of
Why
that.
we are here?
They were a part of it, but they were not the ownership.
Yes, they were part of that movement.
All right.
Yes. Every artist, every producer, they were part of the
2018 is
movement.
big. We even had the first Zimdancehall award.
Yes, but
Remember,
it was huge.
it's a big year
Yeah.
for
All
us.
right.
It's a big year for dancer.
Skwila.
Yeah.
You're done. Like Skwila comes through, he's got a point, and then when it's said, he's just like, Skwila
Yeah,
is
he
just
gets
peaceful
it.
like that. He's just peaceful like that. Power FM, hello?
Hello, Chamvary.
Yes, hi, what's your name?
My name is Kenneth from Glenview.
All right, Kenneth, what's your contribution?
Mangoma yakama legends ari mukati momomoka ndovakatanga chinhu ichi ndovakatanga kurima munda vakadiscover kuti vanhu vanogona kufunda chinhu ichi vakachibika chikatanga but havana kuvharira vamwe vanhu panze. They allowed everyone else to come through handiti vachiitawo maworks avo and vakauya they improved the works from the vision yange.
Thank you, Rasta.
All right.
Ukada kutarisa kwangu kune maclubs ana Synergy, Tube, Tropicana, Sekasi, ana Waterworld, aenda kuWaterworld.
Kwasimad.
Tinonzwa mangoma kwaachipelago. Templeman achiri manager waWinky D kudhara. Chitera na Trevor wo pa ZBC. Ana Jeepers nana Mokari vachirwa maridhim kuchitungiza tichifamba kuenda kuchitungiza. Saka tingati vakavharira vanhu panze. Vanhu vakazouya vakakwirawo mubhazi vachasvikawo pakuburwa kuchauyo vamwe vanenge vachitoenderera mberi but ngati appreciate avo vakatanga nemangoma.
All right, thank you so much for that comment. We got on WhatsApp, Charmington, the producer. You say, it looks like the panel you have made efforts and want to help the listeners acknowledge the efforts they made. Nema Bururu Avo, to be honest. And it said it's hard to go back to who struck the first reggae skunk or who first sang a Zim reggae song. But guys, when was Zim dancehall defined? I think we've answered that question. Do you feel like that other question has been answered?
Yeah.
It has been answered. Yeah. All right, let's go on the line. Power FM, hello?
Chamvary.
Yes, who am I speaking to?
Don't wait Gwashawano.
Wait Gwashawano, please give us your contribution.
Boys dzaonadzo imomo dzakashanda basa risingatomboiti. Boys idzodzo boys I still remember tiwafana kuchikoro ka
taitoita zvokutonoenda kune mafesi kuti tinorekodherwa music pamakaseti toende tinoridza music yairirwa mafesi usatomboba mafesi aya kumberi wena.
Thank you so much. Saka imimi sekuziva kwenyu Zimdancehall yakatanga rini?
Zimdancehall yakatanga kudhara because inini I still remember ndiri form 1 2003 boys idzodzo ndo dzaitopisa.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution.
Sharp.
All right, phone at 8652-154. Power FM, hello. Hello. All right, there's no one there. Power FM, hello.
Hello.
Can you turn down? Say volume your radio.
Makadize.
Tiripo edu tutona nani?
Drones Baba Mugabe.
Baba Mugabe tudze contribution yenyu.
Fanta ndanzwa zvakawanda zvakatanga. I think ndiani akatotanga kana zanu cheyo.
Okay, thank you so much for that contribution. Yeah, Templeman, what's your contribution?
Yeah, do you know what? I wanted to tell you how producers have contributed. What I feel producers have played a very, very big role. In the ghetto. The ghetto youth have no money. They have no money. So you come up with your rhythm, and you call your rhythm Chamvary, and it's a nice, sweet rhythm like you. And then what happens? Youth go to the producer. They have no money. Do you know what happens?
Yeah.
Then the producer in turn says, "Okay, guys, how many are you? You are 20. You are 30 artists. It's all right. Come and record on my rhythm for what?
For free.
For free. But after you record this rhythm, you're gonna give me one show that I'll pay. That will launch this rhythm, and we make money.
And we'll do it for free.
And we'll
make money together.
We charge
all right.
We charge money. I make the money.
Okay.
You record for free. So now, 20 artists record on the rhythm for free. They get the song, they do whatever they want with the song, they tour, they make money. The producer only sometimes handles one show. When he goes to promote that show, still the producer does not have the money to promote that show. He then calls maybe Chippers, the next promoter, Chippers Mdara. I want to launch my rhythm around the Chamvary. I've got 30 artists who want to perform, but I have no money. Then Chippers comes in and says, okay, how much do you want? We want 50,000, 55,000. Yes, 5,000. Let's do the show together, and I get a percent. That is the unity within the dance. So that is how artists work. It's not that you don't have money, so you're not going to record.
I have to speak for the people I represent.
That is amazing.
JMP?
Zimdancehall was made on our big bones, literally.
Yes.
Sad. Really,
all your efforts.
People like, people like Chris.
Who's Chris?
Chris is Chill for Real.
Yes.
But they didn't have money, and right now to a larger extent most producers are not well to do like artists. But when these people started off, they started off on our backs. Literally, we are not enough to song. You have to help them be creative with the song. You have to help them with even transport money.
All right.
But still, we never claimed that we owned it.
Okay, so you guys are saying kuti isusu madara hacho industry takanyarara. Why are these young guys speaking so much about ownership?
To me, it's a big problem.
Yes, because everyone played a very big
role.
Everyone. And no one
Cheapers. We cannot call them down.
No, you Godfather, you played a big role because selling a BMW, selling an engine, and going to do shows. You said Winky D on a bus. That is history. That is very rich history, and that was your effort. You got nothing out of it, but you still pushed. Sniper Storm came to perform for shows Mahara and it
around the country.
Around the country, Mahara.
Sniper, tell them about Kweke Convention 2012.
Okay, 2012 we did.
They have to know about that.
Yes.
You tell us about it real quickly because we need to round up.
It was me, Godfatha Templeman.
DJ Stav's birthday.
DJ Stav's birthday. We went to celebrate that. So it was me, Freeman, Templeman,
Gatsby, Hillary,
Punchline,
Entertainment,
and some other 2, 3, 4 artists. That's where we also sat down as artists, as dancehall, and said, what can we do to build our genre? That was in 2012.
Right.
And how do we make money?
If you have seen Kuti in the past years, kunema birthday bash anaitwa ne every artist kwanova with every artist decided on the poster. Anenda kuno supporter. Let's say Killer T birthday bash.
Yeah, I've seen that happen.
That started from the Kweke convention.
When you do your birthday bash, we all come and perform
For
free.
For free.
All
Because
the money-
it's a culture, we're a family.
Yeah.
We're a movement
Yeah,
together.
but now the
around
distortion is too much.
Mas, I know them around.
Around. So what that does is Freeman represents DZ, Danger Zone.
All right.
If Freeman says I have a bash, then he brings about Sniper and a list of 30 artists for free. Pisa. What do you think will happen to DZ? What do you think will what effect does that have to on Zimdancehall?
As a genre, as a culture.
So 2013, to Putika.
All right. I'm going to ask you a question. Let's take 2 more calls and then we round this off. Power FM, hello? Power FM, hello? All right. Please turn down the volume of your radio when you get in touch. Power FM, hello?
Yes, Chamvary.
Yes. Hi. What's your name?
My name is Tafadzwa from Chitown.
Tafadzwa, give us your contribution.
Unana Jambari, Pasia Jogo Jeboga. 2009, I still remember 2009, Trifash. Tetera Zimdancehall segment. Trukushkoro Kuchukuno Pamtoko. There was a Zimdancehall segment. Not now we have a boy and a Fantana. I think just claiming.
All right, we lost that caller. 498-652 and 54. Power FM, hello?
Hello, Jambari.
Yes, what's your name and where are you calling from?
It's Mrs. Skwila from Greendale.
All right, go ahead with your contribution.
I think these guys have the real history of Zimdancehall. Zvekuti 2018 zvinde zvekunyepa. Iwo funga pakaimba Winky D zvokuti hapwa ana bhutsu chichi ana mukitchen was in 2013.
All right. It wasn't 2013.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Mr. Big Man is 2010, yeah?
Yeah. All right, one more caller and then we round off this conversation. Power FM, hello?
Please connect.
Hello?
Yes, can you go ahead with your contribution? Oh no, he's gone. Power FM, hello? Yes, hi, what's your name? Oh, bad connection. I'm sorry, we're going to have to let you go because that was a bad connection. Power FM, hello?
Hello, Power.
Yes, you're live on Power FM. What's your name?
My name is Pano. I'm calling from Rua.
Your name is?
Pano.
Fanuel, what's your contribution?
My contribution is that Zimdancehall. I still remember when I was school, Guru, Board. 2008, personally, Zana, Zimdancehall, Godo, Papa, Unorola, Chidodo. Sarah was a fantasy, but you mean another is a go to JMP guys who would have both you and a Fanta and a Vada we have received. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. That's his contribution. I need to ask you, what do you think is going to kill? I need each of you to answer as quickly as possible. It's 12 minutes before 3 o'clock, so we have to round off. What do you think is going to kill Zimdancehall? I'm going to start off with you, JMP.
Last time I'm going to speak, I want to say shout out
it's
to
not the last time,
music.
though.
Shout out to Blue, shout out to Scarlett, shout out to everybody who supports JMP and Legendary Music, shout out to Cheetown, everybody. Shout out to Fantan.
And Chill Spot Records.
Chill Spot Records levels. These are my family, literally, you know. I'm correcting my family. You know, we're not going to stand aside. But anyway, the only thing that can kill all this that we have created is certain things like this. Where somebody claims or decides to kwenda pake ega, you know. I mean, these people didn't have money too, but they were bigger artists, and then they decided, you know what, let's just put a karaoke kedu today, so the unity is everything that has made Zimdancehall come to now.
Do you think the new artists are as united as the old artists are?
Apparently, that's the craziest thing. But pana manje vangu nina pana, I'm talking about Enzo Bazooka, Windsor, Epiton. These guys are literally one people. It's us, we actually, I think, fuse in the division.
When you say us, who do you mean?
I mean the elder guys.
Okay.
Because you would find, you know, Pumako with the Adorum Benz na Enzo, they're coming to the studio, Windsor na
Bazi,
you know what I mean?
All right.
But then, in the long run, before August, you're going to hear certain things that I know probably are not fused from them. Probably from certain fans or certain people that have different agendas. So the divide and rule, division, and that's the only thing that will kill Zimdancehall.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
United we stand.
All right. Templeman?
For me, you know, I respect Chill Spot so much. 2017, we hosted the show, City Sports Center. That was Dancehall Remedy's 6th anniversary. On that night, we were hosting DeMarco on that same night.
All right.
So, I was not going to be available at City Sports Center all night. Do you know who I reached out to? I reached out to Chill Spot Fantan, DJ Ribe, and Levels. And I said, brethren, can you come and co-host my show on my behalf? I just want to show the unity and the respect
between us,
between
the older generation and the new generation.
And I reached to them, and they co-hosted the show until 3 in the morning. I came to the venue 3 in the morning. I just wanted to acknowledge that's us. We believe in that. But what I would like us to do from today is the amount of noise that we put into this conversation.
Yes.
If we could transform that noise and put it into looking into Africa, into the region, into going into Europe.
We would go very far.
Very far.
Imagine the
So
effort of the
energy,
just this week.
The energy, because we now need to reach out to Africa. We need to go to Tanzania to perform for Tanzanian people. We need to go to Zambia to perform for
and
Zambia.
be international, not playing for just Zimbabweans wherever you go.
What we need to do.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. These are wise words from the Godfather. I hope that everybody's listening. Sniper Storm, what's your contribution? What do you think that what can kill
All I can say is kana tiri boys danza ridone makoma dako azvigone. Yeah man, danza ridone. As long as I'm breathing. You know, I am someone who believes we need to help each other. We need to advise each other. Whenever I meet someone, I try to advise. Whenever I'm asked to perform or participate, I come. For Zimdancehall, anything we will do. So Zimdancehall has grown too big, it will never die.
All right.
I agree with Sniper. Most likely what's going to happen is you is an artist ukakura msoro ndio unodona but danza ridoni.
True.
Anoramba ichenda mberi.
Danza unoramba richienda mberi. Maspika hafa akadzimwa because iwo unakuya kushow.
Bob Marley is big but he's not bigger than reggae.
He's not bigger than reggae. You said. True. And number 2, kuti risadona danziri. My advice to vapana vachiri kutanga is you need to start looking at music as a business. Garapasi, look for managers, get advice my elders in your require, and then start thinking and start taking music as a business.
Thank you.
Because I mean, the biggest export from Jamaica is their music.
Yeah.
So
it's not the artist, it's the music.
It's the music.
All right. I like that. Wise words.
That they're gonna start protecting reggae.
Wow.
You know?
Let's create a legacy that
because nobody can stop reggae.
Yes.
No one can stop reggae.
If someone is born into Zimdancehall, let them have hope. Let them be hopeful. Let them have faith, because I'm part of Zimdancehall, and you know that Zimdancehall will take me through.
All right.
Let's create hope.
All right. So everybody, I think the unity is what has been preached here. Zimdancehall is not anyone's anything. It is a culture. It is a lifestyle. Zimdancehall is not owned by anyone, as Elder Skwila said. Even you oka retire. It's Bob Marley has been dead for how many years now? Yes. But reggae is still moving on and it's still very powerful. So let's all come together. Let us all unite. I would like to say thank you to all of you for taking time out of your day.
Very
we had said 1:15 to 2. It's just 6 minutes before 3 o'clock. I want to ask you real quickly, please. You guys have a lot to say, but just real quickly. Why is it that we don't have many female dancehall artists in Zimbabwe?
Dancehall is from the ghetto. It's very competitive. You need to put your hours into work.
So the females are not putting their
artists. They don't. I'm not gonna sit here and accept what they usually say. You know, my producer no. You gotta put in the hours. You're not gonna come with a song on my rhythm that I'm not gonna appreciate and really know that even if I take it to
no,
your song needs some more. You need to give us more in your lyrics, in your sentiments, everything.
Templeman, we wanna get some winners today. Templeman.
For me, do you know what? We have had a lot of female artists coming through. But one of the biggest problems that we have had is within the female artists and DJs is they are very good, they record. But once agatanga kwenda out no mwemuno, once it's relationship, or maybe they are married, the husband sometimes is not comfortable. Could I end up my shows? Because remember in Zimdancehall, most of the survival is through live shows.
Yes.
You see. And before I go, please, would like Zimbabwe to know that you can make money on YouTube. Even not only on live shows. Put your stuff on YouTube, you also make money.
My views are
yes, you make money. Let's look into that. There are so many aspects that we can make money from.
About female dancehall artists. I think as much as we need them, and I think we're
very short.
We are very short of female artists in Zimbabwe, not just dancehall, but my baby should step up.
really
step
As
ahead.
hard as the guys are pushing, they should push harder.
Or even harder.
Yeah.
Because
shout out to Bounty Lisa.
Shout out to Bounty Lisa, Lady Squander.
Yeah.
Imondo Rudzidzi.
Lady B, guys. I love Lady
Foundation.
Yeah. You know
Part of the
what?
foundation. Yeah, let it be part of the foundation.
So we need more
Shout
of
out to
those.
Thunder
We need
too, yeah.
more. And I know they're
Ninja.
bubbling under.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't fear.
No, but Lady B told me that, but I read Zike pa radio.
But that's what dancehall is.
That's what dancehall is.
Dancehall is at the
Elder
end.
Skwila.
Yes.
Elder Skwila, real quickly, what about the ladies? What do you think about the ladies?
Ladies, you're not going to get sympathy because you're
You're
a
a
lady.
lady.
No.
No.
You have to put in your hours.
Yeah, I
like
gotta
you say.
applaud to that.
I'll go record risingaridzike kunoko fungatoriza or record that is poorly done and
Yeah,
think
we're
anyone
not
is going to play
magicians.
that. No,
Oh,
you have to put in your
before I go,
hours.
please
Can
go
we
and
take a
follow
caller?
JMP Jepa Legendary on
All
YouTube.
right, yes.
Do that.
How do we follow you?
Godfather Templeman, the ghetto president.
Sniper Storm.
Sniper Storm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah.
Man.
Elder Skwila.
Elder Skwila. Right around.
Yeah.
All right, guys, can we give away tickets? What's happening this Saturday? Let's just drop it real quickly.
Okay, Saturday kune bora Zimdancehall versus Sungura. Barura.
All right, so let's drop it so that people know.
Yeah.
This Saturday, the 6th of April, soccer, good music, and all-round family entertainment will be at one place, DZ Stadium.